Yes, every moment can be yours. Every morning is a call for new beginning. Yes, you can find your ways to come out of that darkness. Just remember, during any crisis or adversity or any tough situation, when you stop complaining, you can see the opportunities present in front of you. You can see your options waiting for you. Just remember that all who succeeded in life experienced a bad start and passed through many heartbreaking struggles before they arrived. It is seen that the turning point in the lives of those who succeed usually comes at the moment of some crisis through which they are introduced to their other selves. You just need to stop complaining and start looking for your options during any crisis or adversity or situation in life. The stories, yes, I know, the stories of our failures and struggles are difficult for every one of us to own, because of which we complain. The shame and regrets restrict us from finding our get back, due to which we cannot see the options and opportunities which are waiting for us. But remember, when the time is gone, we get even more to complain about. Yes, we all struggle with shame and the fear of not being enough. And yes, many of us are afraid to let our true selves be seen and known. But here is the tough lesson that no one, absolutely no one cares about our complaints and what happened to us. In the end, only what you gained will be noted. Life will never stop hitting us and no one will stop for us. So don't lose your time in complaining. Just accept what happened to us and come back fighting for your success. And one more thing, don't refuse for fear of being different. If you want to do something big, something great, then you need to tell yourself that yes, I am different, I am unique, but it is not the time for me to change, but it is the time for the world to accept someone different. If you have the intention to challenge the accepted thinking and to change the existing trends, then first you need to stop complaining that I don't have this, God gave them this much but nothing to me, my life is miserable, I am unfortunate, I have no skills. You need to stop complaining, because to complain is just like finding a reason for your failures. It is an easy way to make excuses. When you complain, you try to hide behind your weaknesses, and because of this you are not able to look at your options, your opportunities. Remember that when one door is closed for you, you need to immediately find another door for yourself which is kept open for you. When you complain, you restrict yourself from finding that door. Let me give you an example. There were two people, Max and Will. Both of them were working for a multinational company. They were in top positions in that company. When the former CEO resigned, they were chosen as the most eligible candidates for the post of CEO. Anyone out of them had to be chosen as the new CEO. They were working very hard to grab that opportunity. But unfortunately, in the end, the company appointed someone else from the outside as the new CEO. The new CEO, immediately after his joining, made Max and Will to resign from their respective positions and forced them to leave that company by trapping them in a false case so that he can have no competitors. Both of them didn't only lose the chance to become the CEO, but also lost their jobs in the company where they gave more than 25 years of their lives. The case was so intense that they didn't get a job in any company, and their reputation was affected very badly, that it was not easy for them to recover. Max, he was too depressed and thought that I can't do anything now. My life is so miserable. I can't stand against those powerful people anymore, and he left the country. But on the other hand, Will, he said that I have full knowledge of the corporate world, and he started his own company. And because he was very hardworking and loyal to his work, so after a few months of struggle, he got some clients and investors. And today, his company is a multi-million-dollar company. So you can see, at time of crisis, there are those like Max who start complaining that I don't deserve this. Why this happens to me always? Why I failed? I can't do anything. And because of this, they start doubting their potential, because of which they restrict themselves from finding their options. And on the other hand, we have people like Will who put faith in their potential, and because of which they start looking for their options, their opportunities, because of which they are able to surpass the crisis and are able to come out as someone great and successful. That's why I said that when one door is closed for you, you need to immediately find another door for yourself, which is kept open for you. When you complain, you restrict yourself from finding that door. Remember that every adversity brings with it the seed of an equivalent advantage. You might have seen when you stuck in a situation, at first you cry a lot, you complain a lot, you doubt yourself, but as the time passes, you automatically get settled with the situation. It is not like the situation becomes less worse, but you become harder to handle it. Do you know why? Because after some time you start accepting your condition. You automatically stop complaining and move ahead. You can move ahead from something only when you accept that yes, this is my situation and it caused because I committed those mistakes. And when you do that, you will get an idea that what you need to do next. We all stuck in situations. Yes, we all stuck in situations, but as soon as you accept your mistakes and accept your situation, sooner you can understand that there is no point in complaining, and sooner you can make up your mind to move ahead, and sooner you can start finding your get backs, your options and your opportunities. We say that as soon as a person finds his get back, sooner he is able to manage his setbacks. In order to keep on finding your get backs, you need to first accept your mistakes, your situations, and you have to tell yourself that yes, I already committed these mistakes, so I cannot go back to resolve them. I can't rebuild my past, but I have a chance to make my future better. So instead of wasting my time regretting the past and complaining about my situations, I need to try finding my get back instantly so that my future opportunities do not get hindered due to my past. Acceptance. Yes, I am saying this thing to help you that acceptance is the best way to stop complaining and to move ahead, to find your options, your opportunities without losing them. Whatever possessions you have in form of knowledge, good education, skills, experiences, and many more are like resources you have. Now you need to produce something better out of whatever you possess. But what mistakes people make, they spend so much time complaining that they forget to utilize these resources, which can bring great opportunities for them. Let me give you an example of a famous writer. She was very good at writing fiction. She wrote a lot throughout her life, but throughout her life, none of her works got published because she never saw her ability to write fiction as an opportunity. Throughout her life, she kept complaining that God gave her nothing. Her life is worthless. Her life is so much miserable. And she spent her whole life in poverty. When she died, people found novels, comics, and stories written by her in her possessions. There was one publisher in her family. After she died, he took all her written stuff with him. He started publishing all of them one by one. People liked them so much that he became a millionaire and she became a famous writer. So you can see she had an exceptional quality of writing fiction, but because she used to complain all the time, so she never looked for her options, for her opportunities that were present right in front of her. The same is the case with most of the people of the world. The qualities they possess, they underestimate them and run behind something else. And when they can't find anything, they complain, but they never bother to look at the gifts, blessings in form of skills, potential, abilities life gave them. So if you want to keep going with progress and want to become better and better, then from this moment only you stop complaining. No matter how worse your condition is, no matter how hard life is hitting you, no matter what life has taken from you, you stop complaining and start looking for your options, your opportunities which are waiting for you.